Welcome to Investors Insights. Our topic today is Trump, Europe, and the economy. So let's get started, gentlemen. I really enjoyed the debate this morning. Got a lot of interesting things going on. Bobby, you talked about this week. We've got some big news going on.
Yeah, on Friday, the GDP comes out for the fourth quarter, and it's very important because we get to see what Trump's administration, what kind of economy they're inheriting.
Okay,
and so
explain
last GDP number was 3.2%, but there was an outlier in there, and the soybean exports really significantly increased. And so is that a blip on the radar? We need to see that. So on Friday, it's a very important number.
Right, and in the previous vlog, we talked about that, how the soybean number distorted the GDP, and now we're back to normal.
Right.
So, and then on that, also, we're focusing on U.S. government, but I think we've got some international government heading our way. Is that right, Trey?
The Prime Minister of the UK, Teresa May, will be coming in on Friday. Will be the first foreign leader to meet with the new President Trump. I don't think that's on accident.
Right.
The Brexit wave, similar to the wave that brought Trump to power, they're kind of both populists, going to be discussing the European Union, NATO. A lot of big topics will be discussed in that meeting.
Right, and on that as well, Ashley, you talked about the way that regulatory change may be coming and the impact of that. I know already we've seen some changes are being proposed on NAFTA, on the Trans-Pacific, other agreements. But you brought up a point about how small business and the regulatory environment could help the overall economy. Talk about that.
Absolutely. If we can get a good bit of that gone, what you're going to see is a lot more optimism that give us a lot more mid-range growth, bottom up, with new businesses like we had in the 1990s where we had a lot of growth.
Right.
And if we can just get rid of some of that, the optimism will come back and it'll translate. So that would be good.
Okay, so from the bottom up, and the point being is that if we're seeing small businesses grow, then banks are going to be lending more money. Is that correct? There's going to be more hiring of people, which translates into an economy where people are spending money.
GDP growth.
Yeah, more money in the overall system.
Sure. Of course, the jury is still out because, and President Trump said in his inauguration speech that he wanted, political action, that he didn't want politicians that just talked. He wanted people that, took action. So as we start this week, the markets are going to be watching closely to see how that works. So on that note, we are going to continue watching the Trump administration in the first 100 days. We're going to keep our eyes on the stock market as we begin the 2017 year, as well as other markets such as the bond market in terms of interest rates and global markets throughout the world. And we are looking forward throughout this year as you continue to connect with us through these vlogs, as well as LinkedIn, Facebook, and Twitter. We want to keep you informed and updated on the current events and what we're watching at Five Plan Partners. Thanks again. Thanks for forwarding this to others, and we'll be in touch.